Hello and welcome to Genesis Training. This is your trainer Kaustav. The topic for this video is numbers and the subtopic is factors and multiples. So let's get started. First, let's talk about the concept. What are factors and what are multiples? Factors are basically what make up the number. For example, 12 has factors 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Factors are those numbers which can divide the main number. 12 is divisible by all of them. These numbers can divide 12. And when it comes, these are the factors. And when it comes to the multiples of 12, they are, the smallest multiple is 12. Then we have 24, 36, 48, so on and so forth. So multiples get divided by the number and factors divide the number. That is the main difference between factors and multiples. The biggest factor is the number itself. The smallest multiple is the number itself, other than 0. The smallest factor of any number is 1. And the greatest multiple of any number is infinity. Alright, so let's get started with the questions now. What are the prime factors of 48? How to find the prime factors of a number? We have 48, then we use this method which all of us are familiar with since school time. This gets divided by 2. 2 24s are 48, 2 12s are 24, 2 6s are 12, 2 3s are 6. So 48 can be written as 2 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 1. So the prime factors of 48 are 2 and 3. That's it. Other numbers which are factors of 48 are not prime. 4 is a factor of 48, not a prime number. 6 is a factor of 48, not a prime number. 12 is a factor of 48, not a prime number. Only 2 and 3. This is called prime factorization. We will use this in the next question. How many factors does 120 have excluding 1 and itself? Now how to get this answer? Instead of counting all the factors, how can we get this? If at all you count all the numbers, then how long will it take? Let's see. We have 120. Let's start from 1. 1 is a factor of 120. 2 is a factor of 120. 3 is a factor. 4 is a factor. 5 is a factor. 6 is a factor. 8 is a factor. 10 is a factor, 12 is a factor, 24 is a factor, 48 also is a factor, 60 is a factor, 120 is a factor. And we are still not sure if we missed some. Perhaps 16 also is a factor. 16 is not a factor. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Excluding 1 and itself, we'll have 11. But we are still not sure if this is the correct answer or not. And this itself took so long. So what is the better method to solve this question? We have 120. Let's write the prime factors. 2, 60. 2, 30. 2, 15, 3, 5. So 120 can be written as 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 1 into 5 to the power 1. These are the prime factors. Now how to find the total number of factors of 120? Now concentrate. We take the powers, we add them with 1. We have 3 plus 1. We have 1 plus 1, we have 1 plus 1, and then we multiply all of them. So we have 4 into 2 into 2. 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So the total number of factors of 120 is 16, but that is not the final answer because they have told excluding 1 and itself. And these 16 factors include 12 and itself also. Okay. So, excluding 1 and itself, it will be 16 minus 2. Excluding 1 and 120. The answer is 14 finally. See, this is the actual answer. But if we try to write down all the factors, we will 100% miss out on some factors and we'll end up getting the wrong answer. This is the shortcut. Let's move on. How many factors does 3600 have? Without excluding anything. That means including 1 and 3600 as well. Let's do this. 3600. Let's start with 2. We have 2. 1800. We again have 2. 900. We again have 2. 450. We have 2, but let's divide by 5 instead. That will be easier. 5. 9s are 45 and 0. Then 2. We have 45. Then we have 3. 15s are 45. 3 5s are 15. So 3600 is equal to 2 to the power what? 1, 2, 3 and 4 into 3 to the power what? 1 and 2 into 5 to the power what? 1 and 2. So the total number of factors will be 4 plus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 1. That is 5 into 3 into 3. 5 3s are 15, 15 3s are 45. Total number of factors of 3600 is 45. And if at all they had told excluding 1 and itself, then the answer would have been 43. Let's move on. How many factors of 2 to the power 4 and 5 to the power 3 and 7 to the power 4 are odd numbers? Okay, this is a very nice question. We have 2 power 4 into 5 power 3 into 7 power 4. How many of these factors are odd numbers? That means we need to completely exclude this 2, because whenever any number gets multiplied with 2, that ends up becoming an even number. So we only need odd numbers. That means we only care about 5 and 7. Any multiple of 5 and any multiple of 7, if they get multiplied, odd into odd is always odd. Odd to the power anything is odd, odd to the power anything is odd, and odd multiplied by odd is also odd. So how many such factors will be there? We have 3 as a power of 5 over here, so we have 3 plus 1 into 4 as the power here, so 4 plus 1. So we have 4 into 5, that is equal to 20. So totally we have 20 odd factors of this entire number. Alright. Now some of you might be wondering, why are we adding 1? Like in the previous question also we added 1. This question also we added 1. Why are we adding 1? That is because this 2 can have a power of, the maximum power of 2 over here is 3. The minimum is not 1, it is 0. So 2 can have the power of 0, 1, 2 or 3. So totally there are 4 possibilities. That is why it becomes 4. 3 to the power 1 can also be 0 or 1. So 2 possibilities, so 2. Same with 1 over here. That 0 is what many people forget about. Here also we have 2 to the power 4. So it can have 2 to the power 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4. So totally 5 possibilities. That is why 5. That is why we always add 1. Because 0 also is a possibility. Alright. Let's move on. It's the same question but with a twist. It's the same number, 2 to the power 4, 5 to the power 3, 7 to the power 4. It's the same number over here. But the difference is, here we were asked about the odd factors. Here we are being asked about the even factors. So this one is very simple. Number of even factors is nothing but the total number of factors minus the number of odd factors. What is the total number of factors? We already know this. It's very simple to calculate. We have 2 power 4. So we have 4 plus 1. Then we have 5 power 3. So we have 3 plus 1. And we have 7 power 4. So we have 4 plus 1. So this is equal to 5 into 4 into 5. 5 4s are 20, 20 5s are 100. So this entire number actually totally has 100 factors. And we already know the number of odd factors. We already found it in the previous question. That one was only 5 and 7. So we have 3 plus 1 and we have 4 plus 1. That is nothing but 4 into 5, that is equal to 20. So out of 100 factors, 20 of those factors were odd. So how many factors are even? The remaining 80 obviously. 100 minus 20, that is 80. That's it. So let's recap the whole thing once. Whenever you have a number and they have asked you to find the total number of factors of that number, first convert it into its prime factors and then add 1 to every single power and then multiply the whole thing. And what is the difference between factors and multiples? Factors are the numbers which divide the number and multiples are the numbers which get divided by the number. That is the only difference. Multiples go up to infinite, factors are finite number of terms. And factors are always less than or equal to multiples. The only factor which is equal to multiple is the number itself. That's it for the day. Thank you so much.